Origi through the middle. Mane looks to find him. Origi's in. Origi scores again in the derby. It's his game.
Hello guys, thank you so much for switching on for today's episode. I mean, we now have 4 videos. I'm so elated. I mean, am I excited? Maybe. Thank you so much for your support so far. I still remember this is 09 on Twitter, Anfield Bloodline on Instagram. I mean, 4 videos down the line and we are here again. Today's one is going to be basically about the 234th Merseyside Derby. Liverpool hosted Everton. I mean, whoa, we won 5-2. What were you guys expecting? Of course we'll win, and of course we didn't keep the clean sheet again, but you get more back on it later. Adrian replaced, of course, Alice, who is suspended for this game after the red card against Brighton. In the back 4, we had our regular back 4 in presence of Lovren, Van Dijk, and the fullbacks Trent and Robertson. In the midfield, we had Guinea, we also had Milner, and of course Lallana, who played in number 6 position. I mean, Klopp used him during the preseason, and of course he's playing there for us regularly now. And our front 3 did not start the game. The only person that sustained his place in the side is Mane, and it was other guys that replaced him were Origi and of course Shaqiri. Those front 3, don't forget, were the ones that started against Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final second leg back in May. And of course we won with them 4-0, and of course we won now 5-2. Marco Silva lined up his team in a 3-4-3 formation on paper, but of course at the end of the day they played a 3-5-2. Yeah. So in defense they had Pickford, Yeremina, Holgate, and Michael Keane. In their midfield they had Sidibe, Lucas Digne, Sigurdsson, and Tom Davies. While in attack they had Iwobi, Richarlison, and Calvin Lewin as their striker. Now the goals. The first goal came in the 6th minute after Origi got a pass from Mane to round up the keeper and put the ball at the back of the net. I mean, the goal was sublime. Ordinarily, when I saw the pass, I knew there was only one answer. The ball had to get to the back of the net. But Origi still had much work to do by rounding up the keeper to tap in the goal at the end of the day. Wow. Origi's 4th derby goal in 4 appearances. I mean, it's our good luck charm at the moment. Every time Origi gets to play, it just seems like he's cementing his, legendary status in Liverpool. We need to probably get him a statue for hear about the 3rd goal before we talk about that much later. Now, the second goal. The second goal of the game came in shortly after, again, Mane. He received a lovely pass. You remember that pass I talked about against Man City? Trent did it again. A pass to Mane. Mane gave it to Shaqiri, and second goal came in 2-0, and we're already cruising at Anfield. The 3rd goal of the game came in the 21st minute after Iwobi crossed into the box and Lovren, I don't know how to say it, maybe gogged himself, exactly, that's the word, gogged himself against Michael Keane to finish like a striker. I mean, every striker will be proud of that finish. Michael Keane got Everton back into the game 2-1, but before you know it, the 3rd goal of the game came, and Lovren, he tried to salvage himself this time around with a ball over every other person on the pitch, and the control from Origi was majestic, and he finished with aplomb. I mean, it was a no-brainer. That's my favorite goal of the night. The pass, the touch, the finish, the goal was amazing. I mean, really amazing. And Origi deserves a statue in Anfield. Don't worry, we'll start donating. Let's get a GoFundMe account for Origi. Now, the 4th goal of the game, again in the first half, came in after Mane, of course. Mane triggered himself out of the way, gave it to Trent. Trent ran across the pitch to lay it to Mane to score the goal. Mane deserved the goal at that point in time. I knew he had been knocking on the door, and the goal came in at the right time. The goal came in the 45th minute, and Liverpool were cruising 4-1 already, hoping to go into halftime with a 4-1 lead. But before you know it again, Liverpool, we've not had a clean sheet this season again, and Bernard crossed the ball for Richarlison to score a header, 4-2. At 3 minutes added time in the first half. Lovren again was at 4. I mean, Lovren should have cleared that, but I mean, don't take away the beauty of the goal. It was the flying header, and it was good. 4-2 halftime at Anfield. The 5th and final goal of the game came in the 90th minute after a sublime dribbling from Firmino, who came on earlier in the game against Holgate, for him to set up Gini to score in front of the cup, of course, for 5-2. 5-2. We won 5-2. You guys, I know I'm tired of saying 5-2, but I'm not tired again. 5-2 is a huge victory against relegated, threatened Everton. Everton, can I do that? No, I can't do that on camera, but you know what I'm thinking in my mind, yeah? I say it a lot. Mane is our most important player. Yeah, he might probably not be our best player, but he's our most important player, and he's probably the most important player for Klopp. Klopp has shown over time that Mane is the most reliable attacker he has in his team, and he has proved it over and over again. Last night, Mane was unplayable. I mean, 2 assists and a goal. He was probably the best in all aspects. In terms of touches in the opposition box, he had 2 assists, he had a goal. You know, Mane was everywhere. He was enjoying his game. I made a tweet to say that Mane is actually enjoying his football, playing alongside the likes of Shaqiri and Origi, because those 2 were everywhere, passing, running into channels, releasing the ball at the right time. There was no one that was particularly, gunning for glory, and that's what Mane enjoys. That's why Mane is thriving, and that's why he thrived last night. Salah needs to learn from that. He needs to learn how to enjoy the game with Mane. I mean, Mane is unplayable. Please give him a life contract, 400k a week. He would stay. We win the Premier League, Mane will stay. We'll not itch to move to the likes of Madrid or Barcelona. I'm sure Salah will probably want to move in the future. Well, if he moves, I think Mane is capable. As long as you have Mane, Mane will keep firing. Mane on fire. Because of the hectic fixtures we have in this December, I mean, I think we have about 8 more games to go this month alone, and that is crazy. Yeah. Klopp knows that he has to rotate, and he's rotating. So guys, please, let's stop complaining. All of you in my Liverpool group and on Twitter, please stop complaining. Let us trust our coach. I mean, we have how many points now? Above 40 points, and this is just the 15th game this season. Let us learn to trust him. Other guys have been paid for a reason, and they should play as well. Milner came in, did his job. Lallana came in, did his job. Origi came in, did his job. Shaqiri's first start since January, he scored a goal. I mean, all these guys want to be in the team. I know our team is, amazingly good. Yes, that's the word, amazingly good. But at the end of the day, we also need a very good backup for our team to thrive. And if we are going to play across all this competition and try to win them, we need all our players fully fit, and that's why Klopp will continue to rotate. So I would expect another meltdown on Saturday against Bournemouth, and see if Klopp, of course, would rotate. He would rotate. He has told us we should expect rotation. We are going to be traveling to Qatar soon for the Club World Cup, and we need our players fit to win the trophy. We lost the trophy in 2005. This time around, we cannot lose it again. Once beaten, they say twice shy. This time is going to be twice stupid. We need to rotate these players. And so, guys, relax, trust. We have 2 good keepers. We have right backs, left backs. I understand we don't have, Milner is good, our utility man. He can play left back in absence of Robertson. And of course, we are praying Van Dijk shouldn't get injured. We don't need any injury in this team. And to keep all these players fresh, Klopp needs to rotate. So please, guys, believe and trust Klopp. I mean, this man has done so well for us in the last 4 years, and all he deserves is our backup, our trust, and our belief. Yeah, from doubters to believers, guys, keep believing. I mean, the sub, Sidibe will be ashamed of his performance. He was their best player against Leicester, and all of a sudden he was hooked off at the 34th minute in this game. It was a very good choice by Marco Silva, because he brought in Bernard, who created the assist for their second goal. But at the end of the day, they still lost. But I mean, Sidibe, you should do better in your next game if you guys don't get relegated this season. In the 25th minute, Calvin Lewin was actually appealing for a penalty after Van Dijk allegedly brushed him off the ball. I mean, that's not a penalty. Even if the VAR did not try to check it, the referee did not consider it a penalty, but they were claiming it should be a penalty. I don't see any penalty in that, because Van Dijk obviously did not get the ball, but at the same time he just shoved him off the ball and it took him away, and there's no penalty in that. I mean, yesterday's performance proved that we can always be at our sublime best if we want to be. Maybe it was extra motivation from the rotated players that made them play that way, but trust me, that performance was up there with the performance against Man City in November. Now, Adrian, you didn't have much to do. Yeah, you could have done better for the first goal, but I won't take it away from Michael Keane. The chip was lovely. I will give you a 6. Yeah. Trent, another game, another assist for Trent. It seems to be like every time Trent plays, he gets an assist, and yesterday was no different. I mean, he was the only local boy in the Liverpool side to play against Everton. The game meant a lot to him, and he proved it. I think at the point, I thought he was going to shoot for the 4th goal, but he thought he should pass to Mane, and he assisted Mane to score the goal. Trent, I'm giving you an 8. Lovren, you are fault for the 2 goals. Yes, I'll put it to you. You are fault for the 2 goals. You could have done better against Kane. You could have done better against Richarlison. You could have cleared the ball. But you know, you have been Lovren and you allowed us to concede 2 goals. But again, you redeemed yourself with the pass to Origi for the 3rd goal. I mean, the pass was sublime, was amazing, was everything in the world. Over the top, over every player to Origi, the control, and of course the finish. So I'm giving you a 7. Van Dijk was not at his usual best yesterday. But at the end of the day, we got the job done. Van Dijk was not, too noticeable, but of course, he helped us, made some, vital blocks and clearances. Now, the penalty part, that wasn't the penalty. So Van Dijk did his job amazingly well. I'll give you an 8. Robertson, always running Robertson. I mean, out for Robertson, out for running. Robertson, you're on top of your game. Good game yesterday. I'll give you a 7. Now, the midfield 3. Lallana, my jellyfish, my octopus. I'm giving you a 7 for a good performance. Milner, job well done. I'll give you a 7 as well. Joe, with Najum, you scored a goal. I mean, it doesn't take, I said it that the twin from Holland is here at Anfield and you scored a goal. So I'll give you an 8 for scoring a goal. My front 3, Shaqiri's first start, it wasn't rusty. He had just come back from an injury layoff and he got a goal, the 2nd goal of the night. Shaqiri, you're getting an 8. Mane, you are my man of the match. I mean, I gave it to you. A goal and 2 assists. You threaten the opposition every now and then throughout the game. You are my man of the match. I'm giving you a 9. I mean, I can't give you a 10. It was a superb performance. You get a 9. And Origi, of course, the main man. Origi, the derby man. I'm giving you an 8. Origi was everywhere last night. He just did his job. I mean, there's this nonchalant attitude about Origi. He just goes about his business and he just gets the job done at the end of the day. Origi, trust me, we are starting a GoFundMe for you, but you're starting to be erected in front of Anfield. Alright guys, we have come to the end of today's episode of my reaction on Liverpool games. I mean, our next game is on Saturday against Bournemouth away from home. Hopefully we'll win. Bournemouth is on a bad run at the moment, but they've taught us a lesson before. 4-3, even after going 2 goals earlier in the game. They came back 4-3 thanks to Ryan Fraser's substitution. Now, we hope we don't have to repeat that again. This time around we'll have fresh legs. Salah should play, Firmino should play, and of course probably Chamberlain should play with Keita in the next game, but rotation should not be too much o'clock. Hopefully we'll win the game and keep our run going. I mean, our longest unbeaten run in Premier League's history for Liverpool, of course, not the whole league. We are still chasing Arsenal's 49 unbeaten. So we'll see you guys after the game at Bournemouth next Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. I remain at this 09 on Twitter, Anfield Bloodline on Instagram. Keep subscribing, keep promoting. You guys, my views are not getting much as before, but please keep promoting. Tell your friends, tell someone to tell someone about this 09 Anfield Bloodline. You guys have a lovely night.